What's up, everyone? Online Prep Coach Alex here with theprepcoach.com. It is Growth Hormone Week because why? My Growth Hormone ebook was just released on theprepcoach.com. Super excited about that. And because of that, I figured why not celebrate this week with making it a Growth Hormone Week? So video one, this one, we're going to be talking about combining Clenbuterol with growth hormone. Right off the bat, everyone's going to say, oh, we know that growth hormone will liberate via lipase. It will liberate adipocytes, put fat out of adipocytes into the bloodstream, and we can liberate it off that way because clenbuterol is going to be the stimulatory catecholamine-based player. In reality, clenbuterol has a lot of other sympathetic ligands it's going to be causing to be released. So if we have that driving up not only overall sympathetic activity, but all the other, we'll say, fat loss ligands and players that are in place, so pushing more hormones from a hormone-sensitive lipase, from an actual perilipin, from all these different standpoints, what can complement that very well? Well, like I said, everyone's going to think, oh, growth hormone just goes ahead and it pulls fat out of adipocytes and puts it into the bloodstream. In reality, if you look at that guanine nucleotide binding protein interaction of growth hormone, what it does from a beta adrenergic receptor, so actually 1, 2, and 3 aspect, it has some weak interactions with them. It can go through those G proteins. It can downstream interact with cyclic adenosine monophosphate, which causes protein kinase A activation, which we end up seeing the actual momentary and chronic change in lipid droplets, we'll say excretion, if that's the best word. So what that basically means is that growth hormone is not only causing adipocytes to dump free fatty acids into the bloodstream, it's actually weakening that barrier to slowly leak out more actual lipid contents from lipid droplets over time. So the reason why this is cool is because you only see that pairing actually happening of, we'll say, weakening of lipid droplets when it's combined with clenbuterol because of the specific guanine nucleotide binding protein interaction that happens. So we essentially have beta receptors. We'll say this beta receptor, it is first of all getting worked on by clenbuterol, and then we're also having the same thing from growth hormone from two different aspects, still affecting the same receptors, and in that way we're actually seeing a complement, and now all of a sudden fat loss is more like a 1 + 1 = 3 effect. There are certain drugs out there in the athletic world where 1 + 1 does equal 3, and this is definitely one of them. So in this environment, you're obviously looking to pair it with, essentially some kind of an exercise-based activity. You could also just get up in the morning, take a small amount of clenbuterol, a small amount of growth hormone, and start your day. Again, if you are a very good athlete, you're good at parasympathetic beta oxidation, then that's just going to lube the wheel of beta oxidation throughout the entire day. If you're not, though, you're just going to restore that. So if you're not good at fat loss right off the bat, you're bad at beta oxidation as a whole, specifically parasympathetic beta oxidation, you may want to start with pairing this in the morning with your fasted cardio. So over time, you get better at that, and you can slowly transition to maybe some fasted cardio sessions, and then maybe just taking your growth hormone clenbuterol first thing upon waking. Dosages for this are super low. You literally need just like 20 micrograms of clenbuterol, and 1 IU of growth hormone was going to do the job. You can obviously go higher or more on both. It's going to depend on the person, but that low amount is going to give you all the bang for your buck that you need, and then it's going to slowly be worked up based on your own personal needs from a dosage aspect, from a sympathetic aspect, and also how much growth hormone you can actually tolerate. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out theprepcoach.com. The growth hormone ebook is out for sale now. Thank you very much.